In this video, we find out what dafuqboom said besides this phrase. Did the cameraman in red work on Dafuq about the initial episodes? What we didn't notice in scene 1, what this text really means. Discuss the new leaked footage of episode 69. That and much more in this video. So make sure you watch till the end, so you don't miss any interesting moments. Make some tea and grab some cookies. And also, don't forget to like. But we're off. Hey everyone. Just recently, dafuqboom published the entire 22nd season on his channel, and there were a lot of interesting shots. To be more precise, he added 3 new scenes that we haven't seen before. With these scenes, we finally found out the answers to our questions. I want to apologize that I didn't post it right away. The thing is that I was busy. Namely, I was creating my game about Skibidi Toilet. You didn't hear that? I realized my own game with an open world about Skibidi Toilet. There are a lot of secrets Pashalokas, and also there are YouTubers. And in the future, I plan to update this game. And the most important thing is, all updates will be as you want. That is how it will be as Pass. You write your ideas. If they get a lot of likes, we add your idea to the game. And so, about the new scenes. Do you know what time Dafuq posted this video? 3 in the morning. Can you believe it? And we had to watch it all live. Look how surprised we were when we saw this footage. And in this video, we'll understand everything in detail. Well, I hope you have already put a like and did not forget about tea and cookies. Well, let's get started. Let's traditionally start with the description. Unfortunately, dafuqboom this time did not leave any secret phrase. dafuqboom has simply indicated which episodes are included in this season. As usual, 3 episodes. For those who don't know, each season has 3 episodes. Well, let's get down to the series itself. And the first additional content, we just noticed the 66th episode, and more precisely at the end of the 66th episode. As we remember, this series ended with us seeing the bright glow of the tvmen of titanium. And as many people thought it was a continuation of series 66. But no, in fact it is not. If you look closely, it is a parallel shot from 66 series, but from a different angle, and it can be proved. And it can be proved by the fact that tvman Titan says the same phrase that he said 66 series, and there he says it's mine, but he means that it's his work. And by the way, this new scene is very similar to this piece of Stanos, where he says something like this.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
What if you put the video and the audio together?
Fine. I'll do it myself.
And look at his face. He's just a dummy. But actually, you're partially right. It's a continuation. As you remember, episode 66 ended with a black screen. But there we heard what tvman Titan said. There we also heard tvman Titan's phrase, which is it's my. And we hear the same phrase in this fragment. The phrase is exactly the same. Also, if you make the video a little bit brighter, you can see the expression on the tvman's face. Okay, let's look at the second scene. But what we immediately notice is the upper right corner. There is again written transmission error and recording error, as it was in the second part of the 68th episode. This inscription appeared when we saw dafuqboom's glow. And what does it mean? Coincidence or not? Since dafuqboom can hack into cameramen. Since we noticed this sign when dafuqboom showed up, we can conclude that dafuqboom is doing this on purpose. He specially hacks this part. He specially makes it so that the tvmans could not record a fragment from his appearance, because tvmans at any moment can follow the cameramen, and dafuqboom is not profitable. And it turns out that all these moments the mans did not see, and will never know about it, unless, of course, they also have some hacker. And by the way, this fragment reminded me very much of the moment from the game Call of Duty Modern Warfare, namely the 3rd part. When Makarov shows Yuri the neighborhood, I decided so because there was already a reference to Call of Duty in the series dafuqboom. In one of the episodes of tvmen, backwards, he said the phrase press F, and as we know this phrase came from the game Call of Duty. So then, dafuqboom passes the cameraman some device. And as we realized, this is the same device that can break the door, and this device we saw only at the red cameraman. So there was a red cameraman next to Dafuq. And yes, I congratulate, because some people immediately said that it was a red cameraman, but I still did not believe it until the end. And in general, this scene is also parallel. This is proved by the fact that on these frames, we see the same APC, which we noticed in the 67th episode. By the way, this episode in the short version Dafuq slightly changed, and added next to Dafuq, as it turned out cameraman. And by the way, in this episode there are a few more details. First, dafuqboom said one phrase. He said, you know what to do. This phrase can only mean one thing, that they have been working together for a long time. And throughout the series, the red cameraman has been following dafuqboom's orders. And by the way, about the cameraman, I made a separate video about him. This video appears on the top right corner. You can click and watch it, but it's true that I made one mistake in this breakdown. But first of all, I will spoiler. There are two kinds of cameraman in Red. In the breakdown, I said that one of them was destroyed, but in fact he survived, and we noticed him in episode 43. But really, what happened to him after that episode is unknown to anyone, because after the Skibidi invasion, we never saw him again in this scene. There is another interesting detail. After dafuq's phrase, you know what to do. He makes clock sounds. Listen to this, and you'll understand. Did you hear that? With these sounds, he is kind of hinting that the time is ticking. But okay, now let's get to the third scene. This action takes place in the last part of episode 67. Here we notice that the big cameraman wants to go to the left. The cameraman in Red stops him and proves that there are a lot of guards and that the doors are closed already, but the bypass on the right is free, so it's better for all of them to go to the right. And by the way, if you enlarge this picture, you can see the special number of the cameraman in Red, and this is 1055. All the agents trust the cameraman in Red and listen to his opinion and follow him. And in the tablet, you can see in advance who the agents will be fighting in the future. They are Skibidi Toilets, but only with powerful satchels. They will meet these agents anyway, as they guard the main door to the Skibidi seat scientist, and most likely these Skibidi will appear in the 69th series. I think in the next episode, out of 10 agents, only 5 will survive. Plungerman, speakerman, cameraman in Red, and the twins. What about the leaked footage? This leak is official, and dafuq posted this on December 20th, his online store. Let's make the picture a little brighter. There we notice cameramen in close-up, and behind him are the cameraman twins, and they are in the same place where part 2 of episode 68 ended. If you have any theory, you can feel free to post about it in the comments. I read all your comments, and if you have a theory, preferably plausible, can leave in the comments. If it will be plausible and logical, it will appear on this channel. And in general, in the future, I plan to make theories from subscribers, so be sure to click on the bell to not miss new videos. And also share this video. You will help this channel a lot. But for those who watched the video to the end, I will tell you that there will be a global update in the toilet game. We're going to add Skibidi toilets everywhere, as well as daily bonuses. We're going to create a third map, lots of tons of promo codes, and it's all coming very soon. And by the way, if you have any ideas, you can tell us about it. If your ideas get a lot of likes, we will definitely realize it. Well, this is the end of the video. Here is the end. You can see my other breakdowns. Meet you in other videos. Bye-bye.